Hello, my name is Joel. I'm a certified yoga teacher. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time of day it is, this is a perfect little yoga practice that you can do to get your day started or to invite a little bit of movement. It won't be very intense movement. We're going to focus more on our breathing and stretching our bodies just a little bit. Grab your yoga mat because we'll get started in just a minute. All right, now that you have your yoga mat out, please find a comfortable seat on the ground. You can sit cross-legged like I am now, or you can put a cushion or a pillow underneath your glutes so that you can feel more comfortable. Not forcing any position at this point, just finding a comfortable seat. If you do have a yoga block, you can also put a yoga block underneath your glutes so that you're comfortable here. If once you sit down in a cross-legged position, if you choose to do a cross-legged position, to make it a little bit more comfortable, you can press your palms down into the ground, lift your booty just a little bit, and reset those glutes when you sit down. That may help feel a little bit more comfortable in your spine. Once you find a comfortable seat, feel free to place the tops of your hands on the tops of your thighs. Again, not forcing any posture here. Just relaxing. If you're doing this practice as you've woken up, you may notice that your hips, maybe your ankles, or your low back is a little tight. Just notice that tightness, notice that uncomfortable feeling, and don't attach a story to it. Just taking an inventory of how our body feels now. Maybe if you feel comfortable, you gently close your eyes. Again, showing our body some compassion for the tightness, for the aches and the creaks that we are feeling right now in our body. Now that we've taken a little bit of inventory on how our body is feeling, what's tight, what isn't, let's begin focusing on our breath. Notice how the air feels as it passes in through your nostrils, to the back of your throat. What the air feels like as it passes into your lungs. Noticing the physical manifestation of breath. How your chest rises as you inhale. Now notice how the air moves from your lungs to the back of your throat and out into your mouth and finally out into the room. Again, noticing the physical manifestation of breath on how the chest depresses every time you exhale. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Maybe as you exhale through your mouth, you make an audible sound. Not forcing the breath, just having a steady, normal breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Whenever our mind begins to wander in life or during our practice today, just notice the breath. Notice how it feels when it goes in through your nose, to the back of your throat, into your lungs. Notice how it feels when it moves from your lungs to the back of your throat, to your mouth, and out into the room. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Gently open your eyes. Notice the colors that you see now as you're opening your eyes. Maybe you're starting to feel a little bit more tightness in your hips, maybe in your low back. Maybe your body's craving some movement now. So to that end, let's begin a little bit of stretching. So meet me in tabletop position. So in tabletop position, our wrists are directly below our shoulders. Our knees are directly below our hips. Here, notice how your wrist feels, how your back is feeling. Here, I encourage you to actively press the mat away. So this is not pressing the mat away. Notice how my shoulder blades are retracted. Press the mat away. It's almost rounding your upper back where your shoulder blades are. That is an active posture here. Another way to make this a little bit more active, move your belly button to your spine. Gently here. Active back, active core. Noticing your breath here, reconnecting with the breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Couple more times just like that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Maybe now we're craving even a little bit more movement. Let's do a few rounds of cat and a few rounds of cow. So inhale, draw your nose up to the sky, drop your abdomen, your belly down, pull the mat towards you. Exhale, chin to chest. Round your back like a scary Halloween cat. Inhale up for cow. Going vertebrae by vertebrae, feeling it in your spine, feeling it in your core. Exhale, push the mat away. Round your back, chin to chest. This is cat. Let's do one more of each. Inhale up. Exhale, cat. Good. Now, let's give our wrists a little break. Put your big toes together. Maybe move your knees a little bit wider and send your booty back and down. Extend your arms a little bit further forward. Forehead comes down to the floor. Just breathing here in child's pose. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Feeling your lower back release here. Again, noticing the physical manifestation of breath. Maybe feeling your abdomen touching your thighs as you inhale and exhale. Maybe noticing where your glutes are, how far away they are from your heels. If they're far, far away, that's okay. If they're maybe melting a little closer to your heels as you stay in this position, that's also great. Just breathing here. Now let's get the upper back a little bit more involved. So you can stay here, or maybe you spider walk your hands, your fingers, a little bit higher up above your head. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you balance your hands on the tops of your fingertips like they're spiders. Feeling it in your shoulder blades, squeezing your shoulder blades together. If you're feeling anything in your neck, please place your palms on the ground. Walk your hands a little bit further back. There should be no pressure on the neck. It's all upper back shoulder blades. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, release the palms down on the ground. You can stay here, or maybe as you exhale, you walk your hands
over to the right, feeling the stretch in your lower left back, in your left side, left flank, side body there on the left side. Just breathing here. You can stay here, or maybe you walk the left palm on top of the right hand, deepening the stretch in the lats on the left side. Breathing here. Remembering you don't have to strive to get into any of these poses. You can just thrive in whatever pose feels good to you and whatever stretch feels good for you in your body. In your next exhale, walk your hands over to the left, maybe so far over to the left that you're a little twisted towards the left. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale through the mouth. You can stay here, or maybe at your next exhale, you walk your right palm on top of the left hand. Breathing here, feeling the stretch on the right side body. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back to center, regular child's pose. On your next exhale, come back to your elbows, untuck your toes, push your hands up, back to tabletop position. Now we're gonna lie down on our backs, placing your feet flat on the ground. Make sure your ankles are just out of reach from your fingertips, so just out of reach when you extend your fingertips down here. You're gonna press your palms into the floor, dig your heels into the ground, raise your hips up by squeezing your glutes. Exhale up, squeezing your glutes here. Maybe here we start sneaking our traps, our upper back, just our upper muscle meat part of our upper back underneath us, holding it here. The majority of our weight is in our upper back and not in our neck, not in our head. Maybe even our triceps are digging into the ground. Make sure the soles of your foot, the entire surface area of the sole of your feet are touching the ground. Just holding it here, squeezing your glutes. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release your glutes down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Booty is the last thing to come down to the ground. Good. We're going to do that one more time with an option to add a little modification to make a little bit more challenging. So heels just out of reach from your fingertips. Squeeze your heels into the ground, dig your heels down, squeeze your glutes as they go up to the sky. Sneak the meaty part of your upper back underneath you. Maybe your triceps are underneath you now here, really relying on your triceps here. Soles of the feet are completely grounded. Maybe this time we take our fingers and interlace them underneath our glutes here. You can stay here, or maybe we pull our knuckles down towards our feet here. Really shining our heart towards the sky. This helps with our posture. This helps with conditioning our legs. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, let go of your fingers. Gently release down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Booty's the last thing to come down. Good. Now place your feet flat on the ground again. Now this time, we're gonna cross our right thigh over our left thigh, kind of like you're sitting cross-legged here. You can stay here, or maybe you let the legs fall over to the left side. Maybe you extend the right arm over to the right side, gaze goes to the right side. You can place your left hand on top of the right thigh, not forcing it down. Feeling that nice little stretch in the low back and the hips. Just breathing here. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, gently roll your hips back to center, feet flat on the ground. Let's switch sides. So you're gonna cross the left leg over the right, like you're in a seated cross-legged position, but we're laying down. Now you're gonna let your legs fall over to the right here. Extend your left hand over to the left. Maybe placing the right hand gently on top of the thighs. Gaze goes towards the left. Just feeling that nice stretch here in the sciatic area, maybe in the low back. Just breathing here, reconnecting with the breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Keep that breathing pattern for a few more rounds. Whenever we do yoga, you're always welcome to close your eyes at any point and just start noticing how your body feels, noticing your breath. But I advise you to stay connected to the present moment, how your body's feeling now, how your breath is now. Not allowing the mind to wander too much. All right, take a deep inhale here. Exhale, gently roll back to center. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest again. Now this time we're gonna do happy baby. So grab the outside of your feet with both hands. Lay back down. You can extend one leg, extend the other leg like a baby in a crib. Feeling that deep hamstring stretch. You can make little circles with your back or your feet here and your hands. You can try to extend one leg and then the other. One last deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, release your limbs. Let your heels fall down to the ground. Palms face the sky, shoulders back and down. Shavasana, relaxing, closing your eyes here. Feeling your weight of your body on the floor. Feeling the support of the ground. Breathe here for a few rounds. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Move over to the left side of your body. Make a little pillow with your left hand. Maybe keeping the eyes closed here. Maybe using your right hand to help you come up to a comfortable seated position. Maybe noticing how your hips feels now, how your back feels. Noticing your breath and your mind. Take one last deep inhale. Raise your palms up above your head. Palms touch. Exhale, palms come down in front of your heart. Maybe we bow down our heads down to our palms. I hope this breathing and physical practice has helped you start your day or continue on with your day. Thank you for sharing your time and energy with me. Namaste.